Shirts. 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 5 years ago when I started Old Man Gaming with absolutely no idea what I was doing, any direction, or any idea of how to make this channel successful, I can now say with 100% certainty that I've reached the mountaintop, because I, like every other YouTuber, podcaster, blogger, vlogger, and whatever the hell else we do on the internet, have merchandise. Pointing in the wrong direction. Right, ladies and gentlemen, merchandise. I have created shirts, and I knew from the moment that I started this industry, with 0 subscribers, climbing all the way to the top to the insurmountable and unimaginable number of 462 subscribers, that I would one day be able to sell shirts for a reasonable price, I guess, kinda. And good shirts, I think, probably. Who knows? But don't take my word for it. Take these testimonials. Like William Hooan, who says, "Love the back, crying, laughing face emoji. Can't imagine that that's good." Or Old Man Gamer, who says, "This will definitely protect your nipples from the elements." That's true. They will. A Small Mage, who says, "Alrighty, Discord actually coming in on my phone. Happy hand things. The size range is fantastic. I'll have to order one for Neil and me. Because, of course, the podcast co-host wouldn't just do it on his own. He needs somebody else to order it for him. Good job, Neil." Or Old Man Gamer that says, "These are definitely shirts. If there's one thing that can be said about these items, it's that they are 100% shirt." Yes, they are shirts. Shirt, shirt, shirt. Very much shirts. And then finally, this resounding, knockdown, absolutely loquacious, great testimonial from HopeChild6925. Nice. Indeed, Hopechild, they are nice. So do you want to get a shirt now? Have I convinced you to purchase one with this amazing ad? Well, you can head over to wizardsrespite.com and check it out in his store page. Or you can click the link below in most of my videos if I remember to actually put them in. Because, I'm one guy and I'm editing all these things and I forget a lot of stuff all the time. But if I remember to put them in, there'll be a link below and you could just click on it and then go and buy your shirt. Yay, shirts! We've done it. We've accomplished everything. I can finally retire. Hello, my name is Zachariah with Old Man Gaming. Welcome back to Astral Drive. We are back with another episode. And I am not alone. I will be your game master, your writer, and your editor for the night. However, we can't do this without the wonderful players. So above me, playing Gerald Abrego, is Aether Dios.
Hello, everybody.
Then the Build Master General for the channel, Philbilly330, playing Nellis Stonehand.
What's up, Old Man fam?
And last but certainly not least, our partner in TTRPGs, Wizards Respite's Ash, playing Alfred Whitecastle, I guess.
Howdy, folks.
We're going to get right into another episode. Enjoy. We see sun slowly kind of coming up over the prairie on Genesis. We see the sun slowly rising around the Stonehand Ranch. We see 3 trucks pulling up into the front of the ranch. A good amount of people step out. 4 men from each of the trucks. The last person to step out, in his finest attire, Samson, the chaplain. At this point, Isabel walks out on the front porch, rifle in hand, raised at the ready. She goes, "I don't know who you are, but you are not welcome here, and you can get in your trucks and go." At that point, Samson, a bunch of guys go for their guns, and Samson puts up his hand. He steps out in front, and he's like, "Come on now, little lady. Look around you. You're outgunned and outnumbered, and let's face it." And then he shows his badge. He goes, "I have the authority gifted to me by somebody bigger than you to to be anywhere I need to be. She sees the badge, and you see her eyes kind of get a little bit of fear in them because the chaplains are what the chaplains are on Genesis. She kind of slowly lowers the gun. He goes, "That's better. That's better. Well, I'm here to see some people. Namely, the owner of this ranch and his half-breed magic-slinging son." She looks around. She goes, "Nullus? What do you want with Nullus?" And he steps up. He goes, "Oh, this is unfortunate. I sense a whole lot of care in your voice. Please tell me that a good shepherd like yourself, pilgrim shepherd like yourself, has not fallen for some half-breed immigrant." You could see she's angry. She's like biting her lip. But this is a chaplain surrounded by basically mercenaries. She goes, "That's none of your business. I'd like to ask you to leave again." He's like, "Well, you have asked many times now, but we won't be going anywhere. You see, I've learned many things doing what I do. One of those things is guilty men run. When I came to talk to Job, they ran. Job, and from what I understand, this Nullus ran. So they're guilty. They're hiding what I'm coming looking for, and they're gonna pay alongside of them. So we can be very civil about this. Why don't you walk back into the house, put on a pot of coffee for me and the boys, because we're gonna wait around until they get back." All right. Now we're gonna cut away. We're gonna cut away to inside the meeting room with Alfred Whitecastle and Gerald Abrego. Just to clarify, Gerald Abrego did not release the dog.
Nope.
He acquiesced to the agreement, so he is now convinced that he should stay. He should be released from his agreement and become and begin his training for a higher order in Matthias. So when you the minute you look like you're gonna give in, Tobias just goes, "Wonderful, then it is settled. This is splendid." And then he turns to Alfred and goes, "He is all right with it. I'd see no reason why you would not be as well."
Well, if this is Gerald's decision, and I look over to Gerald, is this what you really want to do?
Gerald is really defeated.
I could use your help on this mission, Gerald. It would go a lot smoother if I got control over that ship with you on it.
Gerald is a man of the cloth. Tobias interjects. He's a man of the cloth, a man of the money. He does not need to be in the field fighting, and he would be no help to you. If you don't mind me saying, Captain Whitecastle. Where you are going, you will not need a merchant.
Gerald is more than just a merchant. Where he has been, what he has done, I've seen his reports, I've seen his scar. This man has talents that I don't think he even understands yet.
Tobias is not one to give in, and he goes, "Of course, but I have seen his scar. I have seen the marks of what has happened to him in the field, and I will no longer allow someone of such promise, who could serve the shepherd in such a truly holy way, to go back into the field and potentially fall. He is not a hardened warrior like yourself, nor should he be. His place is here, White Castle. Can't you see that?
I look over at him, at Abrego, and I say, "Is this?" And I look around the room. Your place?
All right, contested charisma. You're gonna go against Pelton. You're gonna go against Pelton. Abrego's already lost. He's out of the fight as far as it goes. So you're gonna go against Pelton.
Manipulation charisma?
Fuck
just
yeah.
charisma?
Manipulation charisma, and it's completely contested because you're both trying to manipulate Abrego.
Okay, so I rolled a natural 20 for a total of 26.
Okay, he can beat you.
I know this guy can.
I'm gonna add it up so that you can know.
I don't think you'd even need it. Like I've gotten such a sense of this character.
I don't think I've been socially incapped since like
what
playing like L5R.
What silver tongue is 2. Okay. Okay, so what'd you get total?
26 total.
So to beat you, he needs a 17. No, he needs a 16. He needs 16 or higher. Yeah, to beat you.
Career politician.
Oh yeah, dude. If you shoot him, he explodes. But like this is what he does.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got, and he rolls a 9.
Oh.
So he gets a total of 21, which is not enough to beat you. Abrego, you are ready. You're browbeaten. Your service is to Matthias. This is where you're supposed to be. Tobias Pelton has been kind of a second father figure to you most of your life. He, in your collection of father figures, I think you've got like 3 now. But
at least one of them kind of turned out okay for me, at least.
Yeah, one of them. I love the one that turned out okay is Nullis's long-lost psychotic hunter father in the woods. Everything's connected. Your hobo dad was really cool.
That's can't spoil that. That can still be a conversation.
This is true.
Okay, I get? Is this like a?
Okay, all right. So in the middle of this, like you're ready. Something about the way White Castle says that to you, like hits you, and I'm actually even gonna tie it in. You kind of almost hear Mulgarak's voice in your head, and he's just sort of like, "You really? This is what you want?" And like. You're like, no, I don't want this. And for the first time, probably in Gerald Abrego's entire life, you don't want this. You don't want to be here. You want to do what you want to do, and you don't want to be told anything else.
It's inefficient, but I don't think I want this.
Tobias looks confused. Excuse me? The shepherd Matthias calls you Abrego. Are you gonna deny that?
I am unsure. It feels wrong. Is this what Tobias teaches? Is this what Matthias teaches us?
He looks at you and goes, I think I know what Matthias teaches us, my son. I am the High Father.
I believe Matthias, from my limited understanding, is one that honors his debts. And I put a hand on Abrego's shoulder. And this honorable gentleman is intending to do just that.
Yes,
Alfred, what's your awareness?
+3 or 3.
3.
I have perception as a skill.
Okay. All right. You notice Elijah go for his gun.
Oh shit.
You hear the like Elijah goes for his gun. You kind of like snap your eyes over. When he sees you, he goes, "Too late, you lost him." And he draws. As he draws, Tobias is like, "No, it's not done yet." Like screaming to try and stop him. Doesn't work though. Elijah pulls and tries to shoot you.
Oh shit.
He was trying to make a stealth attack on you, but he failed. So there will be initiative.
Okay.
So everybody roll initiative in that in that whole scenario.
Oh.
And we'll be back to you guys in a second.
Fuck my life.
Nullus. So you're still sitting at the fire with Satakano. He's just finished telling you the story. I think you had basically said you understood where he was, but we hadn't gotten further into the conversation from there.
Yeah.
And Job hadn't come back yet. He walked away so you guys could have some time together.
I think when it ended, he had just come back.
Okay. All right.
And
it was 2 weeks ago, so my memory fails.
No, you're good. I think he had just come back, and I was at the point where I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I explained I understood his situation. I offered some questions to him as if could he go somewhere else and plant a new
right.
thing, and he explained to me that
he can't. He can't plant again because it comes from him, so he's afraid that any seeds that come from him will create the hate that he feels in his heart for the people who did this, and he doesn't want to propagate that hate through his offspring, basically. I think you had... Hey, man, you've gone mute. I can't hear you at all. Yeah, I'm seeing your voice move, or your mouth moving, and you are not speaking. I don't know what happened. You just suddenly dropped out. Ooh, caught you for a second there. There was a... Yeah, it was weird, because there's like a half second.
Hello?
There you go. I can hear you now.
I think the plug on my mic just loosened up.
Okay, alright. Yay, equipment. But basically he can't because he'll propagate the hate. And if I recall correctly, and this is probably what you were saying and I couldn't hear you, but you had also said maybe you could just go, try to get him off the planet so that he could just make up for the stuff that he's done, basically.
Yeah, basically, I would look at him and be like, so Santacano, what exactly is it you're looking for? I mean, it seems to me that you staying here offers you only the option of paying for what you've done, whether it be the right or wrong thing. That's not really for me to judge, because morality was shaky on both ends. Or you could lay low, let me and Job go back to town in the morning, try to explain the misunderstanding to the gentleman that I, in hindsight, acted hastily on, but hopefully you can understand my situation coming in blind. And yeah, I look at Job and I'm like, and if my father would have...
He's just shaking his head at you. He's shaking his head at you.
And when I look at him, I'm like, if my father would have filled me in, things may have ended differently, but I suppose we are past that point now.
I didn't have much time. You sat down, we got 2 drinks, and then you blew up my bar.
As I said, it's not worth reliving the past. As Job has taught me, you can't go back on your actions, but you can do your damnedest to fix them. So,
well, that's right.
Where we are right now, and the only place you can end up is, like I said, the way I sees it, if you stay here, you probably ain't gonna wind up alive. You could, if that's what you want to do, is pay your retributions, then that is on you. But I could offer you potential redemption to your morals. I will eventually be leaving off planet for another mission in the future, and could bring you along, and maybe you could enlighten and teach somewhere else and try to make up for your sins, I suppose, and pay it forward to the archipelago, where I'm sure you'd be beneficial to the people there.
He takes a long time to think about it, and then he just kind of looks at you and goes, I gotta get in his voice. I do not understand this word sins, but I do not want this fight. I believe it is over. However, I cannot willingly give up my life. It is part of our beliefs, so I cannot just die, and I cannot just quit. Your solution of leaving the planet, exploring, this is interesting to me. I feel that could be something wonderful, a new beginning. I am unsure how I can get off the planet without them catching me, killing me.
Well, as I said, you would have to lay low until I can reconvene with my superiors and establish the plan of the how, when, and where we would be getting off this rock, and from there we would through disguise or what have you, you would become essentially an honorary member of the fleet.
He goes, fleet. Interesting. I, in good conscience, can't stay on your land anymore. I feel terrible. I have put you all in danger. It was not my intent.
I understand where you're coming from. However, I think the danger has
Just
already
don't
been.
move.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the danger's already been thrust upon us at this point. Whether you stay or go, I think me and old Job are in some deep shit, and we gotta dig ourselves out. So the ways I look at it is, you hang out on the back 40 over here, and let us at least, before you get hasty, try to go fix this mess that we have drudged up. And by we, I mean Job for not filling me in on things.
God damn it, boy.
I smirk at him.
God damn it, boy.
Swear to God, that's how I talk to my dad. That's exactly my relationship with my dad.
He looks at you, and he seems to think about something for a long time, and then he goes, I will owe you my life.
Yeah, well, hopefully I don't have to cash in that check, but it is nice to have in the bank.
I will wait for your return.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Santa Cano. And I extend my hand.
He takes your hand, shakes it, not vigorously because he's a green, but there is one thing that you realize that there in the entirety of the hearth. Excuse me, I can't stop belching today. In the entirety of the Hearth Collective, I don't think there's one green like that you have ever heard of. Like, you've only been there for however long you've been there, but like there's not a green that you've ever heard of in there because they're so rare and like people don't even really meet them that often. So this would be huge. Like, you could probably, like, just the willingness for him to go might be able to sway some things. I do want to quickly ask you though, because if I recall correctly, you ran out to chase Job. You took your guns. You took your pants. No shirt?
No shirt, but I did throw boots on.
Boots on. Okay. But you did take your guns, right?
I did make that clear, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was guns and boots. I didn't bother to put a shirt on.
Every good cowboy walks out of the house with guns and boots. Everything else,
Just because I want to put some temptation in your way, I'm going to ask you to call high or low on something. Oh, crap. And then I'm going to spill all my dice on myself. Make a ton of noise into the microphone. Good job.
It's called I win.
One of those dice had to have been high.
It's in the rules somewhere. If the game master spills the dice, he immediately gets whatever he wants. What did he call high?
Yeah, high.
All right. So, you stand up with Job, and then you see something that you didn't notice before, probably because of the exhaustion and the tiredness of everything that you had went through. When you had been given the I need to remember the name. The arcane revolver. Ha ha ha! I remember the name. Okay, when you were handed the arcane revolver, she gave you a special holster with it, which you wear kind of bandolier style on your body, or whatever. We can come up with the aesthetics of it later, but it's a secondary holster. It's not your normal gun holsters. You notice kind of tucked in a pouch between the gun and the strap that you didn't notice before, like a little pouch there. That's too small for a clip, but is big enough for something in there. And it's just like a little pouch. It's almost like a pouch that you would notice that's big enough for like a pocket knife, you know what I mean? Something like that, with like a snap on top sort of thing. When you're standing up, you just kind of notice it for the first time. You're like, I don't remember seeing that.
I mean, I would naturally, like, not make a big deal out of it, but pop it open and take a peek.
It is a small communication device, and it is of ADF design. If you would like more information, you may elect to make a roll, and I will tell you more.
Yeah, can I, because I'm assuming, obviously, I know it's Taya Volk related, so...
Well, and that's the thing. Like, it would be perception, I would say. Perception,
awareness, or...
I'd actually say knowledge on this one. Perception knowledge.
Alright. Ooh, 18, dirty 20.
Okay, Taya Volk, take a momentum. Taya Volk, this is not a normal communicator. It is a communicator that, like, they use basically with like people like Milo, basically, who have like direct communication to her. You can use them just about anywhere, and you will get through to somebody in the ADF who can get you directly in touch with Taya Volk. And just given all of your conversations with Taya Volk so far, you feel as though this is here to be like, if you ever need me, sort of thing.
Okay, I would like to make another intelligence roll of some kind.
What are you looking to figure out?
I want to think to myself, would Taya Volk have any connections with these, what the hell are they called? These church guys? The
chaplains?
Yeah, the chaplains.
The chaplains of Bartholomew. We're going to say intelligence knowledge.
Yeah, what's the difficulty? I'm sure it's a tougher one.
That's going to be 15, because this would be some... Like, you're from Genesis, but you're not quite sure.
Okay. Holy shit. I rolled a 15 and I have a 1 intelligence, so I did beat it by 1.
Well played, sir. Gain of momentum. You're pretty sure she could do something. Like, if anybody could help you, she could. And the other thing that you know is that she does not play by rules that Hearth Collective play by. So, like, the Hearth Collective might need to file some forms and stuff, which might need to take some time. Taya Volk is gonna get you out of there. Like, it might not be good how she does, but she'll get you out of there. And that is another thing too, is that, you know, this could be a deal with the devil sort of situation. You're not exactly sure. Everything that she's been very upfront with you, but at the same time, you've seen some of the stuff she's done ancillarily. She is who she is.
Okay.
But take time to think about it, because we're gonna switch over to the other guys real quick. And here we go. So did you guys roll initiative?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. What did we add to initiative again? If anything?
I believe it's perception. It's perception awareness, if I recall correctly.
That's right. Well, that helps quite a bit. Perception awareness definitely helps.
Perception
and
really awareness?
Yeah. Think so. Let me look.
I thought it was just perception.
Well,
I think Zach's right, because it's like your surroundings.
Let me look. Let me look, guys. We'll be a real quick check. We'll figure it out.
We haven't gotten in a fight in this game for a little while.
It's been a minute. We haven't been in a physical fight.
Yeah, there's been like
It's been very mental.
verbal combat.
It's been nothing but verbal combat for quite a while.
Verbal combat is dangerous.
It
It's very
is.
scary.
It is. It is. Okay. Once all stealth checks have been resolved, using perception and awareness as their single mod for initiative. So it is perception and awareness, just so you know. Just so you know. This is 2, so he actually has a +5. I need to get rid of that for him because I can't read that one.
+5. This isn't going to go well for me. I rolled not great. Even with my stats, it's moderate.
Well, he is still a quick draw artist, so that kind of makes sense. What are your rolls, guys?
Total for 11.
How about you, Gerald?
8. Total.
Okay. All right.
I even brought up a different dice roller just to see.
Well, grab a couple things. This guy. Okay. All right. So yeah, guns fights on. Sorry, everybody. This will be a little bit slow because it has been a minute since I've done combat in this game. Elijah is first to go. He pulls, draws, hip fires right off the bat. Oh, that's not bad. So he rolls a 11 to hit you on his first shot.
He's not shooting at me though, right?
Oh, he's shooting at you.
It's good, but yeah,
definitely you.
Actually, I rolled my
No one's shooting at Abrego. He's shooting at you. You're the problem. You've always been the problem. He's shooting at you.
I've been giving this guy shit all morning. Like, of course he's shooting at me.
Yeah.
Actually, I rolled another natural 20 for a total of 27.
Must spend some momentum, and he's gonna go again. Man, I can't roll for shit. Great. 12. No, 13. 13.
Okay. I don't have to go again, though, right? Or does
Yeah, you defend again.
Okay.
I wasn't re-rolling. I was attacking a second time.
Okay, let me get
Why?
that right.
I don't understand. You looked very confused by that.
No, I was trying to get my dice roller to work right.
You're fine.
That was a 20.
20?
Dirty 20. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a reason why I put all my stats into agility. Just to keep my guy alive.
That's good. All right, you move, and he boom, boom. Yeah, the shot goes wild. Tobias, the minute the gun goes off, Tobias just goes yow and like dives over a chair, over a chair, holding his head. Like once he's lost control of it, he dives out of the way. But yeah, so it is now actually Tobias went first. He was screaming no, no, no. We're just gonna say he held his action and dived. It is now your turn, Alfred.
Yeah, I'm pulling my saber and attacking him. I'm assuming we're in the room, so I can probably close the distance. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Okay. So.
Actually, I'm gonna make you do a real quick agility check. Just a difficulty of 10 because there's a couch in between you and him.
Okay. I rolled another 20, dirty 20.
Okay, all right, no problem then. You just kind of like you draw the saber as you like nimbly parkour over the couch.
Okay. And I slash at him for 25 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
Rolling well tonight. For now.
So you got a 25 to hit?
Yeah.
All right. Why is the dog barking? Okay. 25 to hit. He got a 17 to... Might have to deal with that in a second. 17 to dodge. Just let me pause it for a sec, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So your 23 beats his 17 by 6. However, his soak is 5, so he takes 1 point of damage.
Okay. I do have a damage modifier on my saber.
Okay, is it sharp?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not going to count towards the vitality, but it would count towards his threshold. It is going to boost his threshold to a 3. It's not enough to do anything significant. So he still just takes the 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Now it's still your turn if you're spending momentum or what?
I am not going to spend momentum this round. There's too many things for me to hold my momentum on.
All right, I need you to randomly disable one of your perks at this point.
Okay.
Via your bracelet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm used to that by now.
I had forgot to say it beforehand. I'm like, oh no, let him get away with that one. All right, so at this point, it is Gerald Abrego's turn because this has just happened. Basically, Elijah drew on him at the mere thought that you were going to leave. Took 2 shots. Alfred nimbly dodged bullets like Neo from the Matrix, leapt over the couch, and slashed at him, just opening up a small kind of wound in his coat, while Tobias screamed no and jumped behind the couch. Your wolf's haunches go up. The wolf is kind of trying to figure out what to do. It's up to you. Your action, Gerald.
All right. One thing I've wondered is if it's possible to dip out in stealth.
I'm sorry, say that again?
He's focused on... He's not focused on me currently.
No, he's not.
And I am in the chair with the table in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to try to disappear stealthily.
All right. What's your goal here? Because for making a stealth attack on him, it won't be able to work because you are still in a well-lit room. His back is kind of to the wall, and he has clear sight of the entire room. So there's no way to really like stealth attack him at this point. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was trying to see if it was possible to get a sneak attack off with him distracted.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be possible in this situation. He's very aware of the surroundings, and it is well lit. There's just no way to no flickering lights. There's not enough chaos that he wouldn't be able to also see the giant armadillo in the small room moving around behind him.
It's not that small. we don't small here. I'm not sure if
that's true. Really... It's big, but it's not that big either.
All right. Yeah. scrambling my characters now.
Now I begin to hear the call. In darkest dreams I hear it all. It's
Yeah,
just
just-
a freeze before
No, this isn't part of the deal. Going to try to talk this down. Teton, stay.
You gonna try and talk it down?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay. Give me charisma manipulation. Difficulty is gonna be 20 because they're shooting and sliding.
Oh, yeah.
Each other at this point.
No, that is fair.
to walk throughout the night. They keep on tearing me apart. I've
And
lost
that is
my
gonna
sight.
be.
Without the moon, I'll watch the sky.
I'm gonna spend a momentum to reduce the difficulty.
You can't do that after the roll.
Okay, fine. Let's get that. So that's 20 flat.
Oh. Oh. It's hard not to give it to you, but I can't. It's a tie. I just can't. I love the go getter.
I'm gonna shoot for it. I'm gonna try to re-roll it.
Okay, okay. Go
Oh,
good.
no. Worse.
Never.
Yep.
I like how
Alright, do I
nobody knows
I do
this.
regain. Alright, well, if I had the re-roll, the regain roll, which was a 19, that would have been great, but alas.
Nobody
I only
knows
lost one
this, but
momentum
we
on
discussed experience points before the game, and we realized that Abrego literally ends the game with no momentum every time, and we just witnessed why. He just re-rolled. He just spent 2 to try and re-roll a 20. Okay, I love the hope, my friend. I truly do. Okay, you are not getting through. Not getting through. You know that you can tell that this is definitely not the way the situation anybody really wanted the situation to go, except for Alfred, who doesn't really seem to give a shit. But even Elijah doesn't really want this to go this way. But there is something. I'm gonna give you a little bit of information because I gotta switch off anyway. The one thing you do glean from all this, from the hesitation of Elijah, from the way Tobias is acting, they really don't want you to leave. Really don't want you to leave. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for Astral Drive tonight. What an exciting episode we had. Whether it be whatever half you listen to. But time for everybody's obligatory plugs. Aether Dios, Gerald Abrego, what do you want to plug?
Please watch out for new shows that are coming soon. We can't announce it yet because it's not done yet, but it's close.
I think I'm going to set a date on that pretty soon. We only have 2 episodes left. I think we're going to set a date on that. And we're down to 3. We're down to 3 episodes left in season 1. It has been a lot of work. We also have changed the system like 6 times in the course of it. But I think it's going to come out really special, honestly. So I'm very excited about that. Phil Miller 330, Nullis Stonehand, what you want to plug, bro?
As always, guys, please check out TMNT and Other Strangeness if you like the TTRPG side of things. That's a fun one. Yeah, obviously this, but you're already here. So, other than that, I ain't got nothing.
All right, Wizard's Respite, Alfred Whitecastle. What you want to plug?
As always, thewizardsrespite.com, my blog and website that dives into all things CTRPG. All of these episodes can be seen there. Additionally, so can a lot of I think pretty much all of the TTRPG stuff.
All the TTRPG stuff
happens on this channel is going to be up there, as well as T-shirts, TTRPG themed T-shirts, and TTRPG industry news and commentary. Pretty much that's what that site is about. wizardsrespite.com.
All right, well, my plug, kind of already happened at the beginning of this because I'm going to be splicing that ad into every damn thing that comes out from here on out. But ladies and gentlemen, it's only taken me 5 years. We actually have t-shirts. They are available thanks to the wonderful partnership with Wizards Respite. And you can purchase them on wizardsrespite.com. If I remember, there will be links in the description below to go to them. They are the quantity, not quality shirts. We've got a black one inverted and a white one, and they're really good, I think, in my opinion. Buy them. Please, maybe? Even if you don't, we made shirts. We're a real company now, I guess. Maybe a real YouTube thing? I don't know. But we making shirts. And again, thanks to Wizard for hosting our merchandise, which is mind-boggling that the world does not have a website where you can both make the shirt and sell the shirt in the same place. But everybody out there, other than that, you can also purchase this game that we just played right here for $6 on itch.io. Go search for Single Mod. If any of this sounded interesting to you, it's only 45 pages. It's a nice rule-light system with some fun build mechanics that you may or may not enjoy. Other than that, we do have a ton of TTRPG stuff. The TMNT stream is monthly. We are going to have 2 new TTRPG shows coming soon, so keep an eye out for that, as well as Wizards Respite Sanctorum, which is a bi-weekly podcast which I do with Wizard, which a lot of people really like that show. So
A good one.
thank you, sir. So other than that, you guys can contact us on Facebook at OldManGamingDH, on Twitter at OldManGaming9. You can join our Discord, links in the description below. Influence us in all of our shows from there. Check out WizardsRespite.com for all of the Wizards Respite TTRPG news. And as long as you guys keep watching and listening, we'll keep making them. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.